Hey guys, welcome to Sense Saga. This is Deep, and today's video is all about reviewing two of the most favorite perfume that I have in my list. And since summer is coming up, I thought that why shouldn't I make a video about these two? In this video, not only did I review the perfumes by myself, also I have asked my friends as well as my wife to smell the perfume, both the initial impression as well as the dry down, and then finally come up with their own personal review without knowing the price. So without wasting any time, let's get started with the video. Today the perfumes that I'm going to review are the Shiro from the house of Ajmal and Theoreme by the house of Rue Broca. Now these two perfumes are one of the most loved perfumes that I have in my list, which I usually recommend for the summer. So let me first off start with Shiro. So I really love the way the glass bottle looks. To be honest, this is a frosted glass bottle. Ajmal really nailed on the way the finishing is of the bottle. I personally love the bottle, but again, it has got the same problem as Kuro does. It's a bit wobbly because the base is very thin. So while storing it, you have to be very cautious where you keep it. That's the only thing. But apart from that, the atomizer is great. You can see the mist that it throws, and I really like the smell of it. Now, regarding the notes, I will come back to it later. But in terms of the presentation, I also love Theorem because the bottle looks more, polished and premium. It has got a metallic finishing over here, although I don't think it's metal, it's plastic. But all in all, hefty bottle. The base is also good. It's really something that it will be stable compared to the Shiro. And this has also got a very good atomizer, and I feel the atomizer on this one is better than Shiro. It throws a very uniform mist, and I just love the smell of both of them. Okay, let's come to the notes of Shiro first. Okay, now according to Fragrantica, if you go by the notes breakdown of Shiro, it's woody, citrusy, fruity, amberish, musky, warm, spicy, all of those elements. And on the top notes, it says it's fruity notes, but I personally feel it's more of floral notes with citruses. And there's some hint of spices as well. On the top notes. On the base note with Shiro, it says it has got woody notes, watery notes, as well as some spicy notes. And to be honest with you, all of them are true. On the base note, it has again got the woody notes, the musky notes, and the amberish notes. Amber, I don't feel that much of amber in it, but what I personally feel is citruses, floral notes, and spicy notes all blend in together in a very beautiful composition. And I personally love the smell of it. From the opening to the dry down, it's too good for me. Now, which clone does it refer to? Shiro is basically Acqua di Gio from the house of Armani, but with some Middle Eastern twists. So that's Shiro. Now let's move on to Theorem. Now, Theorem is said to be a very popular clone of Bulgari Tiger. Now, I haven't smelled Bulgari Tiger, to be honest. It's a very expensive perfume. I have not owned it. I have smelled it. When I smelled it, I was not into perfumes that much, so I don't even recollect the smell of Bulgari Tiger. But this, according to the popular opinion all over the internet, this is said to be a very, very, very good clone of Bulgari Tiger, and I'm going by that, okay? But in terms of the smell, this is a very rich and premium smelling perfume in my opinion. This blends in so well. In terms of the blend quality, I would say this is better than Shiro. It's more premium for me. This is sweeter than Shiro. This has got the sweet notes of grapefruit, but there's some spiciness to it as well. I don't know which specific spice there is. According to the notes of Fragrantica, they have only mentioned spicy notes. So I don't know which spicy notes they have, but I feel it has got a bit of clove in it. That's the reason there's a sharp clovey smell. I feel it that way. I might be wrong. If somebody knows about it, do comment it. Apart from that, in the dry down, there's a woody element that really, really, really blends into the opening citruses, and the sweetness actually carries forward. And to be honest with you, I really love how the dry down smells. Now, both the perfumes are very close to my heart, so I can't really recommend just based on the smell, because although they do not smell exactly the same, but I personally like both of them. But if I have to pinpoint just by the smell, I would go with Theorem because it uplifts me more than Shiro. Now let's talk about the longevity of the perfume. Now this is where Shiro takes away the point because Shiro projects more, Shiro stays with you for more, Shiro creates a better sillage, and the longevity overall from becoming a loud projecting scent to a skin scent, this overall stays with me for a longer duration of time. In a hot summery day, this will outlast Theorem by around 2 to 3 hours. Why I say that? Because I have used both of them in very hot weather. This has lasted me around 9 hours, to be honest with you. This 6 to 6.5, where the temperature was more than 35 degrees centigrade, around 38 to 40 degrees centigrade. I have used it in AC environment. I have used it outdoors every single time, be it on clothes, be it on skin, no matter wherever I have used it. Shiro outlasted Theorem by 2 to 3 hours. So in terms of longevity, Shiro takes away the cake. I have told that this one is refreshing. That really doesn't mean that this one is not refreshing at all. This is equally refreshing, but in my personal opinion, I would have preferred this one more. Now, one other area where I think Shiro is a winner is in the pricing, because the pricing of Shiro is around, I got it for around 1700. No, I got it around 1500 with the discount coupons and all from Tata Click. I think I got it for around 1200. I mean, I got the Theorem perfume for around 2400, and both of them sells for 90 milliliters. So there is, I mean, in terms of the pricing, there is no other comparison. This is cheaper. And even if you go by the retail price, this around, I mean, this sells for around, Theorem sells for around 2500, and Shiro usually sells around the same price, 20 to 2500, but this gets more discounts. So you can see it at least at around 1700, 1800, 1500, where areas Theorem is very popular. So 2400, 2200 max, the lowest you can get it for is on 2200, 2400. I just checked the internet and came to know that there is one area where I went wrong. When I bought the Shiro, I got it for around 1291 rupees. I will add the invoice over here. But now when I'm checking the internet, it's retailing for around 2600, 2700, and in some websites it's around 3000. And in terms of Theorem, I saw that it has lost some popularity now from the time when I bought it. Now it's available for around 2000 rupees, 2100 rupees to even around 2300. So in terms of that pricing, if you're getting it, like if you're getting Shiro at 2700 and you're getting Theorem at 2100 or 2000, I think Theorem is a better choice. But if the pricing of Shiro is anywhere between 1700, 1800, then in that case, I think Shiro is a better choice. So what about overall rating from me? I would give Theorem 8 out of 10 because I really love the perfume. And I would give Shiro a 8.5. Why an 8.5? Because it's more value for money, it's more long lasting, and I equally love the smell of it. So just because it is a bit cheaper, just because it lasts a bit longer, I will give Shiro my vote for the best summer fragrance that I own as of now. Now, I will share the reactions of my friend moving forward. You watch the reactions and see what they have to say about Shiro as well as Theorem. Okay guys, I have with me the Theorem as well as Ajmal Shiro. To test out the dry down as well, I have used two handkerchiefs with me, one for Theorem and one for Shiro, just to see if there is any change in the dry down. So I will start with my friend Arindam first and ask him to review both Theorem as well as Shiro, and let's see his initial review regarding which one he likes the most.
All right. There you go. This one is good.
So you don't like the Theorem
No.
and you like the Shiro more.
Yeah, this is more subtle and something that I can see myself using.
This is around 2 hours before I have sprayed it.
Yeah, now I can. Yeah, this is good. Okay. Set. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no smell. Now it smells better actually.
So in the dry down, you feel Theorem is better.
Yeah, than this one. But this one is the same as what I sprayed.
Initially sprayed, the character didn't change.
this one has changed dramatically. It is pretty different. It's completely different actually.
Now, which one do you think is
I
better?
think this is better now.
Which one do you think is more expensive?
I think this is more expensive.
Okay. So, in between the two, which one would you go for? Final, if you had to choose
this
one. Okay. So, for you, Shiro gets the vote
Yeah.
over Theoreme.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I have got Ankita with me. So, the same applies to her as well. You can smell the coffee too, yeah.
I like this one more. But I like this one too. But I like this one more.
Okay, you like Shiro as well.
Yeah.
In the dry down, do you change any? I mean, do you see any change in the smell?
It's very good.
In the
Dry
dry
down,
down?
yeah. It's very subtle. This is also really nice. I mean, I would really, in the summer, I think I would use this.
Shiro.
Yeah.
You feel Shiro is better than Theoreme.
Yeah.
So, which one do you think is more expensive?
Probably this one. I have no idea, but probably this one. Because the packaging
Okay.
is also kind of,
Better.
yeah, and like unique.
Okay. Now I move on to my brother Aritra.
Well,
You can use the coffee if you want.
Okay, I like this one more.
You like Theoreme more?
Yeah.
You check the dry down and you let me know which one smells different.
Okay. Okay, the dry down one, I like this one more.
So confusing now. Both of them
Yeah.
over there.
Overall, I think I'd go with this one.
You will also go with Shiro?
Yeah, because the dry down, it will be there for the long run, right?
Yeah.
But the immediate one, I don't like it that much.
Okay.
But yeah, for the long run, this one is good. Yeah, Shiro one is good.
Which one is more expensive according to you?
I think this is more expensive.
Okay. Something.
Add something that Shiro, the smell is kind of, I mean, I have smelled it before as well. I feel like that. Okay, I don't dislike the smell. I like it, but it's kind of familiar to me. It feels like that. But this one, it smells like a kind of a exotic spice, like maybe a clove or something, and it's really nice.
Yeah, there is some spice in it.
Okay, now
Now let's see with Chandrima.
I like the packaging for both.
You like the packaging for both?
Yeah.
Which do you think is more practical?
This one, because this, if it's a little wobbly.
True.
It's a little wobbly, but I definitely like it. It's quite unique and sexy. It looks sexy. And this looks premium. To me, this looks premium and this is sexy.
Okay.
So, look-wise, I think I'll give it a good mark to both of them. I like this.
You like Theoreme the
Initially, this, because I feel this, yeah, definitely it has got some spices and citrusy, and this is more of floral, and this smells a bit premium. I mean, a little unique and premium, whereas this is usual.
Okay, you feel Shiro is usual.
Usual. I mean, I have smelt it before also. Maybe some other perfume. I'm not very certain. But this one is a little unique. It smells premium. It's like rich. Somebody rich is going to wear something like this.
And what about the dry down?
Now the smell is a little faded here. And it's still kind of quiet.
Prominent.
Visible, prominent. Not visible, sorry. It's prominent. And it has faded a little bit, like the Theoreme. I don't know if that will be the case like.
No, we have sprayed around 8 sprays of it in both the cases. I mean, Shiro and Theoreme, both were sprayed in similar amount, 8 sprays over here.
Okay. It has faded, and this one I think stays.
The longevity of Shiro is more,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. If I don't know about the price now, but in the long run, I think I'll also go for Shiro because it's gone. I want my perfume to stay longer.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad, it smelled quite good initially.
Yep.
And even after like 8 spray, it is like gone after 2 hours. That's not good. It's not a good sign of being a good perfume.
Okay, so you saw the video and you saw the rating from all of my friends as well as my wife. They all feel that the Shiro is a better choice. It's a better value for money just based on everything there is. And I also noticed one thing, that the longevity of Theorem is quite less than Shiro. If you had to choose one and you have a tight budget of around 2000, do go for Shiro. This is my opinion. Do go for Shiro. Hands down for the summer. But if you really want to smell something better blended and premium, you can overspray, and you are mostly staying in an AC environment rather than outdoors, then you can definitely try Theorem. This is also a great purchase. But in today's battle, I think Shiro is a better choice based on all the parameters being tested together. So that was my review for today. I hope you like the video, and please do subscribe to the channel to keep me motivated to create content as such. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.